This is me with hiccups. Just back from seeing the Odyssey. I'm going to do some impressions of the Odyssey with hiccups because I have no choice. I have hiccups. Okay. What if, Penelope, what if you say you were on a journey and you were on your way home and you stopped off at a witch's and you spent a little bit more time with her than you initially expected? What then? What if during your time away you became a little bit different? And what if your home also changed? Okay, do you see where I'm going with this? Matt Damon does not have an English accent in the movie, but I do for this. You see, I fought a battle once, and it was all my fault. I take total responsibility for it. It was really ill-advised, you see, because battles are violent. Yes, they're so violent that sometimes a director, when given 3 hours and $250 million to make a movie about an epic tale, sometimes he might devote 2/3 of the movie to violent battle and not to any of the super interesting side quests. Because men do violent things. Men are very violent, okay? So, Penelope, would you still take me back if, say, I did some things? Some things with some women. More than a couple, just some women. Would you take me back? Okay. Now, battles are worth watching because it's men clashing against men. And it's men's armor clashing against men's armor. And sometimes directors named Christopher Nolan have to devote the majority of a film to these male clashes and to sound effects depicting the sound of beheading. If you do not devote 66.6 repeating % of your movie to the sounds, if you do not devote 66.7% of your movie to the sounds of beheadings and engorged, like just driving your sword into people's throats, you're going to lose funding because Hollywood expects a certain type of approach for these blockbusters, and so don't even think about really giving a close read to the Odyssey. Don't think about consulting the experts, okay, to make sure that your script is not just another Nolan vehicle, which all features the same man. Do not consult experts and do not make sure that this is really faithful at all to the spirit of the original. Do not put any humor in a film. Okay, I don't even know from whose perspective I'm speaking at this point. Okay. Anyway, some other notes on the Odyssey. I think it's great that the wardrobe department tried to keep things historically accurate to some extent, but they gave Charlize Theron a rayon number, which I expect will be in the Givenchy Fall Winter Collection 2026. Great print, and it fluttered in the breeze in a very nice way. Okay, so glad that we gave her some rayon, some definite not natural materials. Okay, what else? I like that the Cyclops was a naked baby man. That was charming. I don't know why his eye was quite like that and his nose, but you know, you can't just go along with the text. You must experiment a bit. Okay, what else? Robert Pattinson was very good. I like that Tom Holland played a Marvel character in this as well. His one point of direction was, Dad, I want to find my dad. And that was very sweet. Yes, anyway, some viewers might find themselves unable to watch the majority of this film if they don't like blood. And some viewers may have walked into the film expecting to see a somewhat faithful adaptation of a beloved tale they've read many times. And some viewers may be a little bit surprised at just how much blood and gore and battle scenes there were, considering the incredible variety of the original text, which is why it's still popular 3,000 years after it was written. That's all for now. I guess I willed my hiccups to go away. But, yes. This is my impression of Penelope at the beginning of the movie. She's written so differently from other female characters. Okay, here's my impression. Honey, why do you have to care about work so much? Have you ever thought that we could just cut and run, you and me? Leave all of this behind? You sail into the sunset? Do you really think that, like, your kingdom is so important? I think we're more important, your family. Okay? You don't have to be a hero. Just come with me. We can be free. This is my impression of Telemachus noticing a certain something. Hey, you were totally vibing with that dog. Wait, are you my dad? Oh, you're not my dad? Okay, well, welcome inside, stranger.